Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're out with Deck, and today we're playing some more Satisfactory Experimental Alternative Mega Base. And in our last episode, what did we actually do in our last episode? We got steel beams nearly up to our Mark IV standard. I did go with the Mark IV title, but it is only 60% efficient. The reason I've started down here, you may notice, I came off camera even. Yeah, god damn it, words are difficult. I came off camera and I've doubled my reinforced iron plates because the amount we were producing would have only been able to give me 30 modular frames per second. So I thought it's best to double it, and I've done it in the most simplistic way. Can I just get a little bit of height so I can show you? Can you see where the cables are? No, let's just go and show you properly. I've literally just used my splitter thing and pulled the other two top lines off. Yes, I had to extend screws across the top. So yeah, I just very simply doubled it. So we're now getting 120 reinforced iron plates per minute, not per second. That'd be ridiculous. So yeah, we're going to do modular frames today, and they will be to our 1 per second standard. I did shuffle this all up one, by the way, and sort the floor out. I've not got my paths in yet. I want to decide how I'm going to do those, because I might actually have it going down that way, so it goes into the middle. It seems a little bit smarter. At the moment there are just no paths downwards, but if I need to go down I can just go through the floor and come back up on one of these. But yeah, I've cleared out modular frames ready, nearly said heavy modular frames. I've also sorted out a fair bit of the bus. I've not sorted it all out because these are all in the wrong places. And I'm fairly sure at the moment the stackers would actually go in the middle of the belts, so I've not done any more of the bus for now. But that end of the base is all well and good. So it's nice to see my steel pipes actually flowing properly now. It was a nightmare when I cut them off. Everything stopped working for a bit, but I'm fairly sure they're all working now. Oh, Mama's there, Luna. Go and get her. And she's off. She likes going around to Mama's. So, anyway, to get what we need of these, I need 10 machines. Yeah, that's it. Basically, 10 machines, because that is all the reinforced iron plates we're making. It's more steel pipes than we're using. Making, sorry. But that'll be fine, that'll be fine. And I've got it all ready and in and good to go. So, if we just do the usual tricks, we want 10 of these, so that's 2 and 3... Yep, I know, counting again. 4. Come on. 5. 6. 7. 8. And we'll have 9 space. 10 space. Path around it. I will extend it all out. Like I said, I think it was last episode, I'd like a nice square base nowadays. Because most factories, not factories, most systems, I've decided I'm calling them, I've changed my mind again, are going to be 30 machines long if it's the basic ones. The assemblers, obviously they're never going to be anywhere near as long, but that's fine, that's fine. It's not all about the length. No, it's not what she said. Don't even think that. It's terrible of you to think that. So let's just fill this in nice and quickly. We probably don't even need to go this far with it, but anyway, we'll pad it all out. Where are we? I'm going to say I lost where I was then. Hence that where are we? Anyway, we've got room for line 1, line 2, and a gap in the middle. Beautiful job. 7, not 8. I keep wanting to press 8 for assemblers for some reason. And I seem to have gone 1 too far there because that is 10, right? 1. Well, let's put the recipes in. 1. Come on. 2. 3. 4. 5. Come on. 6. Excuse me. 7. 8. 9 and 10. Yeah, that's it. And this is going to be a fairly easy system to do because we've not got any stupidness to do with the belts. They're literally just going to feed in. If we ever want to get more, I'm going to have to double the reinforced iron plates, but we'll see about that when I get to it, because to do that I've got to double my screws, which means building the second floor, which I am really trying to hold off on doing until we really need to do it. because I'm still not sure I want to do it. I may have just a test run off camera and see what it works out like. Because I've got to keep in mind we are very near the end of our workable space, so I'm going to have to bring everything up and build a second floor anyway. The only thing I can think is build a second floor up and then have the machines on that side of the base coming this way. But the bus is expanding out that way. I don't know. I don't know. We'll deal with that when I get to it anyway. It's a little while away. Well, at the moment it seems a little while away. I don't know. They are red, aren't they? They're red and yellow. I don't get it. It should all be red. Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's get things in. Can I get this one aligned first time? Oh my god, he's done it. And then this goes straight in. I don't actually want to hook them all up just yet. I want to get them all in first, and then we'll hook the system up in one fell swoop. And see it all jump into life. Jump into life, jump to life. You know what I mean. So, it's the same thing we've done what feels like a million times before now. We are getting to the stage where we're going to be doing new stuff soon. I've still not done my homework. Yes, I've done bits that just allow me to get another episode recorded today, just so I've got the extra time today. It's one of my days off, but yeah. I do intend on doing my homework tonight, which is, you know, all the things I said in the last episode, to do with the sky rail and sorting the ramps out, going downwards, and I actually think that's about it. Moving steel up was one of them. That has taken me just about 40 minutes or so to move it all up. And then playing with the bus and sorting that all out, that took a little bit of time. Because I want all the belts to not clip anymore. That's why I'm refusing to go further down that way, so you don't see the clipping. Essentially, it's from the previous series, so I can't blame this series' experience, but yeah, we're getting there. And then we'll just do the usual. So it seems to be a stacker between every machine. I know it's a little bit overkill, we could get around it, but for the sake of the floating splitters, I do think it works out better, because I've just not got to faff about, really. I can just throw them all down. And this is the one that makes the least sense, because I go like that. In fact, yeah, just leave it like that. It's uniformed, apart from that final one. But we're not going to hold a grudge against one of them, are we? You guys might. I'm not. I've already built what I consider to be a small mega base with lots of clipping. But it's more of a nightmare now trying to take it all out. But we're nearly there. We've got all the entrance sorted. There's no clipping there. Generally, well, not generally, all the systems that we've upgraded to the Mark IV standard or 1 per second standard so far are not clipping. And yeah, we'll continue to upgrade all the base to that standard. I should really have started off with no clipping, but it was more of a, you know, I'm learning to play the game sort of thing. I'd like to think I actually know vaguely what I'm doing now. I say that until I get to, like, the heavy modular frames and computers and supercomputers and stuff, and all the numbers make me want to pull all of my hair out, but we'll deal with that when we get to it, which isn't actually all that far away nowadays. So, we've actually very nearly done this system. Really didn't take too long, does it? These shorter systems are quite nice to do. And you, generally, if you just aim at the line, it should be as near as damn it to being centralised. If it's very slightly off, I don't think you're going to notice, because I don't tend to stand and look at it for long enough for you to notice. So that's all of our reinforced iron plates coming in. Exactly 120 per second, so it will exactly feed this system. God damn it. Luckily I had the ramp behind me stopping me from flying backwards, but anyway. And this is the last one. And now all of you should start producing. Yes, you are. Then we start getting in our mergers. We might better do something else as well this episode. Who'd have thought it? It might just involve, like, taking out the next system and slotting that back in. Although, isn't that the status? I've not actually looked into the maths for that one yet, so we may make it a bit of a double episode. I don't tend to like doing that because I don't get to get my naming convention in if I do more than one system per episode. I know, it's not all about the names, but I'm hoping it's luring some more of you in. If you are a new viewer, welcome. Hope you're enjoying it. I have cheated a little bit, in case you've not watched the previous episodes to this series. I have essentially just joined it on from the last one, but I'm now in experimental mode, so yeah. Did it actually work out that I needed to do that in the end? I don't think it did, because I've not ended up using the elevators. Not yet. I will need to use them at some point. Definitely. Cool. That's you done. Let's bring you back out. That's why I didn't do this bit yet, because I wanted to see where it all finished off. And modular frames, are you going to reach? No, you're not. But we need to take this out. This all needs sorting out as well. In fact, you know what? We'll sort this bit of the bus out next, so you can see just how I do it. It's not anything fantastical, so don't get too excited, but you know, I've not shown it on camera yet, so we might as well. This one is already set up coming from that way to be at the right distances and stuff. So these can now come all the way down here. We are going to have some more clipping. See, this is why I don't want to do the all of it just yet. That is going to go there. I know, it's right in the middle. This system's all going to shuffle one to the left, so don't panic. For now, I'm not even going to put these in. Although, have I got one gap between there? Yes, I have. One gap between... In fact, well, no, there won't be one gap between this one, because this is the next system to shuffle up. So we've not got to do any dipping yet. This is basically going to come one this way, so we should need to dip there, I think. If it's wrong, it's something I'll fix off camera. But that one will probably dip under that one. Yeah. Yeah, it will. And then you'll come straight out. Let's get rid of this. And we're getting rid of all of the less than Mark IV belts. It's wonderful. I've wanted this moment for so long. I mean, it's not happening right this second, like, but you can understand. We've been building up to getting rid of everything that isn't Mark IV. Ignore the clipping. If I don't show it you, it's not happened, right? And get rid of you and you. Just got to keep our eye out. Anything that's coming across this line will need sorting out. Well, we need to make sure that it shuffles up by one first, otherwise me sorting this out properly is not going to work out, is it? That shuffles up by one, that's fine. I think I did generally keep the one gap between them all, so it should work out okay. We can... I don't really want to sort this splitter out yet. Actually, it doesn't need to be a splitter, because modular frames don't go into anything else further down. No. So for now, we're not even going to have the splitter. We're just going to have this coming into here properly. Actually. I think that's less than 6. Can you go straight in? Yes. Wonderful news. Although it's not going to come to here, so ignore the clipping. We'll sort that bit later on. So yeah, that's our modular frames upgraded. Look at them go. Look at them stop, even. Anyway. What else can we do this episode? Yeah, it's only been 13 minutes. That didn't take long. I guess we're going to have a look at the status next then, aren't we? So that is how I upgrade the bus. I don't know why it keeps swapping the textures of this, but I'll leave it like that for now. It's not too worrying. We are going to have a problem with steel beams, aren't we? I can't really do the splitter thing that I have been doing. And if I want more steel beams, then I have got to make a second floor. Why is that raised up? Wait, no, that should be raised up, should it not? What did we get these to? 1 per second? I'm fairly sure it was only 1 per second. That looks like 10 machines. Yeah, I'm going to say that's 1 per second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 1 per second. Right, we can sort the belt out for this, and then we're going to start deconstructing the stators. I might have to break my naming conventions. Oh no. Well, this belt clearly needs sorting out anyway because it's not to the right standard. And that's all the pipes backing up because all the modules are full. Good, good. Right, that can just come out for now. And so can that. It'd make more sense for me to go and just remove some status from there. In fact, you know what? Nah, screw it. It'll be fine. Let's get this sorted out. Beams don't need to go anywhere, so I'm leaving them there. Same as cable. If we don't need it, I'm just going to leave it as it is going up the ramp. And nope. Honestly thought you'd have placed it the right way around for me, but never mind then, game. I'll do it myself. And it doesn't matter about 6 because you're going to have to go there and there. Because we want the non-clipping to continue. And then I guess we can go 6 from there. Well, actually, yeah, these do need to continue, so we will go 6. And to there, let's cut this back. They only need to go to there, that's actually quite nice. So, we expand this again. For now, can I just get it to go straight into the end of it? Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be fine. And our splitter for these is going to come from there. And then you can come off in this direction. So, 1 per second. What can we do with 1 per second on this system? We are going for maximum length there. Go. Right, let's cut all this down. We don't want it. Oh, I'm going to have to do the floor thing. It'll be fine. Let's just get rid of that for a second. My inventory is quite full already, so this may produce some chests, which I'll have to get rid of. But if we delete the lines first and then the factories, it should be okay. And obviously it's becoming nighttime, just what I want. Make it even darker. I mean, on my screen to the right, it seems quite bright, but it is set to gaming mode, so yeah, it does make darkness brighter. And not just that, I've got no sun in my room. I always keep my blind closed. Yes, my brothers have taken the mick out of me. Why don't you just open the window? Because there's people living in the house across, and I don't want people watching me while I'm talking to myself. I did say that intentionally, in case you're wondering. Anyway, let's put those in there. What's the inventory look like? We really didn't have much quick wire on us. We can delete you and delete you. We don't need all these modules. Why have I got all these modules? Oh, I deleted all the lines. Dummy. Let's sort it out. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need all these rotors because we're about to pick up 1 billion of them. I know these numbers are dead dramatic, aren't they? 87 power shards. Bless you. Don't particularly need you. Good, we've got loads of room. So we can just chop this down. And it shouldn't overflow me. It very nearly did. Wow, that's a lot of status. And I don't even know. Were we using the alternate recipe for this? Because if we weren't, we may actually end up getting more from this. I think we were because it's quick wire. I don't think quick wire is the normal thing for status. And we undo some of the clipping that we've done moments ago. We know this splitter, oh, right at the end there. We really need none of those. Yeah, that should be fine. Take. Is this one in line? It's not. We'll just leave it like that. I'll fix the bus part out off camera. Excuse me. So, what else did we need? Quick wire coming in. Let me get my first assembler in. And we'll go from there, basically. So, gap, line 1, line 2, and there. And we want it so it's just overlapping this edge, and a gap there, because that's how I've done all the rest of them. And where was my floor coming in? By floor, I mean ramp. On this tile here. So, that lag spike is getting quite bad now. We want our ramp in there. Take you out of there. We want a wall. In fact, it might be better me actually going downstairs first and sorting this out. I don't know which ones I've been using for them all, but we're using this one now. Right, quick wire. You currently come in from there. That looks horrific. Why is that like that? Anyway. Can we make this slightly different, please? I may actually not go into the building of this episode, but then that'll make next episode quite short. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Let's sort all this bit out as well, because that looks horrific. I forgot I need to come and upgrade all those to Mark IV as well. Oh boy. Lots and lots of work. That, and I don't like these being on the ground. Although concrete's on the ground, so... I guess we'll leave it then. Right, you do need to come up off the ground just to be able to get across here. I can't... Ooh, I can't leave fuel unhooked for too long. Right. It's this tile here, so if you go up there, split, and then come down here. Like I say, I'm not liking doing them like this, but I think for now, until I come back and alter it all as homework, we're going to leave it like that. And then you go there, you go there. And where do you go to? It'd be there, wouldn't it? And then up. I meant to get this in before that. Because now it's dead awkward to place it. Come on. There we go. Just stick our heads through the floor and then that seems to work. Guess we'll upgrade that because why not? And in you go. In you go. In you go. Across. And then we want to grab you to there. Excuse me. I've clearly grabbed the wrong side of this. Conveyor belt's too long. Really? Yeah, these all need sorting out as well. It's just absolutely horrible down here at the minute. So I want to try and get some time in tonight. I'm going to have a decent off-camera session and get a load of things sorted out that's just annoying me. I really need to move Caterium as well because I don't want it here. Well, I don't want it on the left. Bearing in mind we only use it here. I would be able to get... Oh, you're right in the middle, aren't you? But we don't start the factory there. I might be able to move Caterium to this side. That's a thought. Yeah. I mean, I could also put it over here, but what if we then want to increase steel anymore? No, I like them having their own little section. Yeah, I might put Caterium over that side. We'll see. We'll seal. Seal? We won't seal. We won't seal anything. Right, so where do you start going up? On this tile here, and it'd be that one. Nope, it'd be that one. Close. Oh, damn you. We don't even need to go across there, so I don't know what I'm playing at. We want a splitterer right in the middle there, and then you can come straight up to there and into there. So I can't remember how much Caterium were we making. And you've got to think, there's some Caterium right... Is it down here somewhere? It's not far from where we are. Oh, right there, actually. Which I could actually go and handcraft some explosives and just blow that up. And then we've got more Caterium to bring in. So I can actually get... Oh! Oh, I know what we could do next episode. We could do Caterium. Because at the minute, I believe we've got one Mark IV line coming in. Why are you not using this? But it doesn't quite work out at 100%, does it? Because we've got 4... How many machines have we got? I don't think I've done this maths very well, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's because of the smelting, isn't it? Yeah, 45. So we've got 10 of those, giving us 150 per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Why would it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why have I got 8 machines? What? Does anybody know why I did this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That maths is stupid. It's on a Mark III belt, isn't it? That's why. There's only 270 coming in. I think we need to do Caterium next episode. Yeah. That's no, it's not. If I'm thinking in Mark III terms, then it's not that stupid. It's because everything nowadays is in Mark IV terms, so, yeah. Would I be able to do Caterium over this side? Not there. So I'd have to get the light. Well, actually, yeah. I could run the Caterium all the way up here. In fact, you know what? Rather than doing status this episode, should we get the path set up for Caterium? Would we want it to come into all this? Because that's where our concrete comes from. I don't think we would. I think it'd be a case of coming in this line here. So let's pretend that we've got this all working. In fact, we might need 2 lines of it coming in, because I can go and hook the other one up off camera. So that one will come from this one. Can we not just get the nice curve? How did I do it over that side? Oh, it all went straight out. If I just sort this out to start with, so I want to try and get it off the floor like I keep moaning about. No, we want to leave that one there because that's what gets it the nice angle. And then you'd go into there. What am I even doing? 1, 2. Just now. I'm confusing myself. It's not difficult, apparently. So that would go there like so. We are just going to leave it hooked up for now because, well, actually, we don't need to. I know I've gone off on a massive tangent now, but I guess it'll be fine, right? That gives me a horrible corner. Just do it properly. 1, 2, there you go. 90 degrees, in you go. No, I'm going to leave it hooked up just in case, because if I do a load of things off camera tonight, that may end up backfiring. And you will want to come out 1, 2, and then you will go up there. The fuel's going to be in the way as well now, is it not? Yes, it is. And then you'd go up to there. Although, I could just do the normal dip, but with 2 of them. We need 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Because I don't really want to move the fuel line. Yeah, we could just go like that. And then the usual, in you go. Oh, that looks hideous. That looks hideous. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2. And then these should zigzag in very nice straight lines. Yeah, this is going to be where our Caterium goes. So all the production is going to be on the left still, just like upstairs. Oh, it's growing up. It's just like its big brother. That lag spike though, it's getting loads and loads worse. Right, if we just run this all the way down to where I want to get it to, and then we can probably call that an episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Up and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. I'd rather have one line dipping than both of them dipping. Oh, I've not got to have both of them dipping. Duh. Because it'd go like so and like so. And luckily you're 3... No, you're not. You're too high. So we've got to dip again. It's fine. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. The only reason I've never done this before is because the only time I've needed it is with the screws and the wire. And I don't really want to dip 4 lines down. In fact, I couldn't dip 4 lines down. We can only do it down here because these are the right height. So far, that's all good. We're going to have another dip in a moment. 1, 2... And you will come to there. I'm fairly sure that's not 6 tiles. It's not. Oh, we can't do that. One's going to go over, one's going to have to go over. Well, I can remember how I did the over ones. Upstairs it was 2 tile gap because there was that many lines. Down here it can just be a 1 tile gap because we're only bringing 1 line over. We will apparently have 2 Caterium lines in case you've not realised how I'm going about it just yet. And then 1, 2. And you will... No, you will go across the top and come back down. And... Excuse me. You will go to there, dip down, go back up, and come out. I know I'm missing up sections of it. It's fine for now. And we've got another dipper there and there. Wow. Oh no, it's put a thing in the floor. We don't want that. That's the first time I've ever done that mistake. I'm sure it won't be the last. And you go to there. I can't remember. Do we start working from the very first line? I've got no idea why these aren't red. They should all be red. I've used the paint gun more often than not. Yeah, it literally just wraps around the post and goes in. So yeah, next episode we're doing Caterium, apparently. And then that's actually all of the underbelly upgraded, which is probably good news, because then we don't have to keep upgrading down here. I want to get my paths back in, and we need to sort that out. We've got some room in here. The slopes coming down this way does seem more logical. And you are going to have to curve there, I believe, for the nice 90-degree angle. Yeah, that is where Caterium smelting is going to be, and then smelting will obviously go into manufacturing that side. I think I might have made a boo-boo with the iron, because if I want to expand that, I'm going to have to delete all these machines, am I not? One iron in for 2 coal. No, I could get another iron line going in. Then that'd have to come on the top. It'd have to go over the top. I'd need 2 more coal lines coming in. Yeah, it would work. It would work. So, I need to do you. That sounded just god-awful. I need to go and blow that up. That rock, it needs getting rid of. And then I need to bring it all the way back, which means I'll have to bring it onto the road that we've got going. Yeah, and then we won't have all horrible things over this side. Could I actually get the entire... No, I can't. I do still want this side connected to the beams because it looks like it's all supported then. So I'll probably fill the rest of this out within reason. That's going to look crazy. I might just fill it up to where the foundations are and then cut around it. But yeah, I've got lots of things to be doing off camera. I need to get with it. you can't fault me. I've had Game of Thrones to watch recently, Attack on Titan, One Punch Man, which comes out tonight. Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. has come back now that Endgame's been released, because they always do that bloody thing. When a movie comes out, they then decide that I might as well build these while I'm talking about rubbish. They always decide to start a new series after a big movie. It's like last time, the last season came out after Age of Ultron, I think. Because it didn't come out after Infinity Wars. I actually thought it had finished. If you watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you'd understand my confusion as to why it started again. If it's all new cast and just brand new storylines, I don't think I'm going to watch it. Agent Coulson. I don't know if he'll be in it still. I'm not going to ruin it. It doesn't mean he dies, by the way, if that's what you're thinking. But then again, if you've not watched it and I say that, then you know he's not going to die. You don't know what's going to happen to him, alright? He has technically died a few times now and come back. Go and watch Avengers #1. You will see him die. But yeah. Yeah. I need to hurry up and get on with my homework, because it's slowing me down now. Either way, I think we should get back upstairs before I finish this episode off properly. And I think it's probably time to go outside with Luna and Mama, or my mother, even. Let's get back up and see what we've actually done today. We actually did some fairly productive stuff, even though it's not what I wanted to do, and I've decided what's happening next episode, so always good. We will look into Caterium. Doesn't it all look very neat? Very neat. I mean, that bit looks like an absolute nightmare, but it all works. It does all work, I promise you. So this is what we've done this episode. Not heavy modular frames. Modular frames, yes. There are my modular frames. Yippee. 1 per second as well, so I can go with the official title that I've been going with. 1 per second modular frames. Either way, that is it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!